President Trump's back in office. Congress is all Republican now. So there are big things that we are watching that can impact the stock market. One is the Tax Cut and Jobs Act that he passed back in 2017 to sunset at the end of this year if Congress does nothing. Basically, what that means is income taxes will go up, standard deduction will change, a whole host of other things. But the forecast as far back as or as little as 6 months ago was, hey, that's going to expire. And, back to pre-2017 rates. So it's looking more likely that might be extended. What are your thoughts on that?
I would give it probably like a 99% probability of passing. And not only because the Republicans control the House and Senate, but you've also heard the Harris campaigned on potentially extending some of this as well. There's some bipartisan to this.
Standard deduction alone. Yeah, I've heard both sides say how great that is, the increased standard deduction.
Well, any change, and to your point, it's the extension, it's not additional cuts, right? So, so that would mean that, what is it? A 22% bracket goes to 24. And so what all of these parties are looking at is we need to make sure that consumers keep as much money in their pockets because consumers are 70% of our economy. So if we want our economy to keep going and none of these congressmen, congresswomen, the presidents, the nobody wants to have a recession under their belt. Right. And so any shock to the consumer on all of a sudden you're getting 2% or 3% or 4% less of your paycheck, that's a big shock to them.